Throughout history, certain individuals have shaped the world in profound and unforgettable ways. They have led revolutions, inspired generations, and left an indelible mark on humanity's journey. Welcome to our exploration of the 100, a ranking of the most influential persons in history. In this series, we delve into the lives of those whose ideas and actions have transcended time and geography, redefining the course of history. Michael Hart is an American astrophysicist and author known primarily for his book The 100, a ranking of the most influential persons in history. Here's a brief introduction to Hart and his background. Early life and education. Born April 28, 1932, in New York City, USA. Education. Hart earned a Bachelor of Science degree in physics from the University of Chicago and later completed a doctorate in astrophysics at Princeton University. His academic background is grounded in the sciences, particularly in physics and astronomy. Career and achievements. Academic career. Hart's career included working in academia and research. His scientific work primarily focused on astrophysics, a field concerned with the study of celestial bodies and the physical universe as a whole. Author. Hart is best known for his book The 100, a ranking of the most influential persons in history, first published in 1978. The book presents a ranking of historical figures based on their perceived influence on world history. The list is notable for its provocative choices and the methodology Hart used to evaluate influence. The 100, a ranking of the most influential persons in history. Content. The book ranks 100 historical figures based on their impact on world history, combining religious, political, social, and cultural criteria. Hart's choices and the rankings are based on his personal judgment of their influence and significance. Notable choices. Some of the notable figures ranked include Prophet Muhammad, ranked first, Isaac Newton, ranked second, and Jesus Christ, ranked third. Hart's selections and rankings have been both influential and controversial, prompting discussion and debate about historical impact and the criteria used for such evaluations. Personal philosophy and influence. Philosophy. Hart's rankings reflect his own perspective on history, influenced by his background in science and a rational approach to evaluating historical significance. His work often emphasizes the broader implications of individuals' actions on global history and society. Impact. Hart's book has sparked considerable debate and discussion regarding how historical influence is measured. The rankings are seen as a starting point for exploring the complex ways in which individuals have shaped human history, though the subjective nature of the list has been a point of contention. Later life. Later career. After the publication of The 100, Hart continued to be involved in various fields, including writing and speaking on topics related to history and science. He has remained a figure of interest for those exploring the intersections of historical impact and scientific thinking. Michael Hart's work remains influential and provocative, inviting readers to think critically about the ways in which history is shaped by individual actions and the criteria used to evaluate historical significance. Michael Hart's book, The 100, a ranking of the most influential persons in history, published in 1978, is a provocative and thought-provoking work that ranks historical figures based on their impact on human history. Hart's choices and their ranking reflect his personal views on historical influence and achievements. Here's a summary of how he ranked and why he chose these figures. Criteria for ranking. Hart's ranking is based on several factors. Impact on world history. Figures who had a significant and lasting influence on world events and the course of history. Contribution to humanity. Individuals who contributed ideas, discoveries, or innovations that transformed societies or cultures. Long-term influence. People whose impact continued to be felt long after their lives. Top figures and rationale. Here's a glimpse of some figures from the top of Hart's list and the rationale behind their rankings. Muhammad, ranked first. Muhammad is credited with founding Islam, which has profoundly shaped religious, cultural, and political landscapes across the globe. Isaac Newton, placed second for his groundbreaking work in physics and mathematics, including the laws of motion and universal gravitation, which laid the foundation for classical mechanics. Jesus Christ, though not ranked first, Jesus is recognized for his role in founding Christianity, which has had a profound and enduring impact on Western civilization and world history. Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama. As the founder of Buddhism, Buddha's teachings have deeply influenced Asian cultures and religions. Confucius, his philosophical teachings have had a significant impact on Chinese society and beyond, shaping ethical and social norms. Why these figures? Hart's choices reflect a broad perspective on influence. Religious leaders. Many of the top-ranked figures are religious leaders, such as Muhammad and Jesus, due to their profound and far-reaching impacts on faith, culture, and societal norms. Scientific pioneers. Figures like Newton are included for their revolutionary contributions to science, which fundamentally changed our understanding of the natural world. Philosophers and thinkers. Philosophers such as Confucius and Buddha are recognized for their deep and lasting influence on cultural and ethical systems. Controversy and criticism. Hart's list is not without controversy. Critics argue that his rankings are influenced by his personal biases and the prevailing Western-centric view of history. Some figures who might be deemed influential in other contexts or from different perspectives might not be as highly ranked. Legacy. Despite criticisms, Hart's list remains a thought-provoking work that encourages readers to consider the criteria for historical influence and the ways in which individual actions can shape the course of history. Michael Hart's choice of Prophet Muhammad as the most influential person in history is a significant and controversial aspect of his book, The 100, a ranking of the most influential persons in history. Here's a summary of Hart's perspective and reasoning behind this choice. Hart's rationale for ranking Muhammad first. Founding of Islam. Hart emphasizes that Muhammad's role in founding Islam was a transformative event. He argues that Muhammad not only established a major world religion, but also significantly shaped the political, social, and cultural development of vast regions. Influence on religion and culture. Hart highlights that Islam rapidly expanded across the Arabian Peninsula and beyond, influencing the development of civilizations in the Middle East, North Africa, and parts of Asia. The spread of Islam, along with its teachings and practices, deeply impacted the course of history and culture in these regions. Lasting impact. Hart notes that Muhammad's influence extends beyond the religious sphere into political and social realms. The institutions and governance structures that emerged from the Islamic world, as well as the enduring global Muslim population, reflect Muhammad's profound and lasting impact on world history. Personal example. Hart points out that Muhammad's life and teachings continue to serve as a model for millions of people around the world. His leadership, both in terms of spiritual guidance and practical governance, had a major influence on the development of Islamic society. Hart's assessment in the book. In his book, Hart argues that Muhammad's impact was unparalleled, noting that religious leadership. Muhammad founded a major world religion that has grown to have billions of followers. Political achievements. He established a state that rapidly expanded and laid the foundations for a large empire. Social reforms. His teachings introduced significant social changes, including reforms related to justice, community, and personal conduct. Hart's choice reflects a view that the combination of religious, political, and social influences makes Muhammad the most influential individual in history. He argues that Muhammad's legacy has shaped not only religious practices, but also the political and social structures of the regions influenced by Islam. Controversial aspects. Hart's ranking of Muhammad as number 1 has been a topic of debate and controversy. Some critics argue that Hart's ranking reflects a Western-centric perspective and that other figures might deserve similar or greater recognition based on different criteria or perspectives. The choice also reflects Hart's own biases and the criteria he used to assess historical influence. In summary, Michael Hart's choice of Prophet Muhammad as the most influential person in history is based on Muhammad's foundational role in establishing Islam, his profound impact on world history, and the enduring influence of his teachings and leadership.
Valued viewers, if you have enjoyed this video and found it to be educational, we kindly request that you subscribe to our channel. Furthermore, we encourage you to like and share it with your friends and family so that you can stay informed about our new video releases. Thank you for your continued support. We welcome your feedback on the video you've just seen. If you have any specific topics in mind related to Islam, health, life motivations, or science that you'd like us to cover, please let us know in the comments below. Thank you and have a fantastic day.